Hey guys, Kuro here. If you like My Hero Academia, don't forget to check out our animation of All Might vs. Superman right after this. But stay tuned to the end of this video to figure out how to win a digital copy of the My Hero Academia movie, Two Heroes, on us. And now, back to the show.
From Batman to Spider-Man and whatever gimmick man in between, comic book superheroes have always been a staple and icon of geek culture. And in 2014, right in the middle of the big superhero boom, we witnessed the birth of a strange and amazing new series that married together the worlds of Western heroes and those excellent animations from the East known as anime. My Hero Academia. If you don't know this series, then you must have been living under Cementos for the last 5 years. Starting as a weekly Shonen Jump manga, it spawned a high-energy animated series and now even a video game. My Hero's popularity is blown up just as much as Bakugo does whenever Deku does anything at all.
Listen up, Deku! Stupid You'll never be You're even worse than the rest of you! You bastard! Tell me how did you think you were better than me this entire time?!
Dude, chill out. But one of the quirks about the series that interests me the most is that it takes place in a world where 98% of the population have superpowers, known as quirks, which in concept sounds awesome, but thinking about it realistically sounds like living in this world will be about as appealing as sharing a one-bedroom apartment with Sticky Ball Boy.
I've got these sticky balls!
Anyway, here to help me dissect and discuss the realistic implications of My Hero's world.
What's up, guys? This is...
Hershey Lee, Quirk Hindsight. This quirk gives him the perfect solution to any problem he faces, but only after he's made a horrible choice. Also, for some reason, makes him look like a panda.
Now, this is a discussion video and is not meant as a way to bring people into the series. So if you haven't seen the show, I would suggest checking it out before watching this video due to slight world build spoilers ahead.
Also, you probably won't understand jokes and puns I make.
Oh, Cementos is a rock.
The main subject of My Hero are the heroes themselves, and there are a lot of them. It seems as though that heroing is the main job market, which seems to be pretty stable due to the fact that for every starry-eyed hero to be, there's a black-hearted criminal waiting around the corner.
Wanna buy some death sticks?
Criminals already have the mindset that they can do whatever they want. Now give the guy the power to, I don't know, shoot lightning out of his butt and let's see how confident he is. Quirk! Thunder Down Under! Now, my first thought was, oh, it's cool, everyone has powers, so there's just as many heroes as villains, right?
Wrong! As depicted in the series, heroing is a super selective and competitive job market. Parallel to the popularity of singers and athletes in real life, companies that hire on heroes advertise and market them. They can pick up sponsors, but a company isn't going to just hire whoever applies. They're only going to pick up those who look good for their image and can actually do the job. They create these super difficult tests that only a small percentage of people even get to attempt. Basically, becoming a hero is just as hard, if not harder, than getting a good job in the real world. You have to be on call 24/7, keep up a good image in the public eye, have went to a good school, need a decent enough quirk to do the job in the first place, plus before you can even apply, you have to push yourself far beyond your limits. Plus ultra. And to top it all off, you have to go out every day not knowing what awaits. Robbery, cat stuck in a tree, kid taken by a slime monster.
What the hell?
But remember, you only get to do your horrible dream job if you have a license.
Now, let's say you somehow weren't able to get into the top 3% that actually get a hero license, and now you're stuck as an everyday citizen. You still have an awesome superpower, that's pretty rad, and you could probably put it to good use still. Unfortunately, that would be illegal. One of the major laws established in canon is that unless in self-defense, unlicensed quirk use is prohibited. They draw focus to this on a few episodes midway through Season 3 where Defiant Deku and his gang of lazy event skins try to save Bakugo, and it's even the main focus of the spin-off series Vigilantes. In Vigilantes, the main character Koichi has the power to essentially speed scoot on the ground and uses it to get to work and help people find stuff they may have dropped. Now, this power is completely harmless and he uses it to help out in small ways, but is still stopped and threatened by police with citations and arrest for using his quirk. Without dropping spoilers about the spin-off, there are a few times the main characters help out with police matters and do good. Even the police chief Kenji confirms it. But because the use of their power is unlicensed, he still treats them as criminals. Hence the name, For hero types, having the power to help a situation but are forced to just sit on the sidelines and just watch must be a horrible feeling.
Sunshine, I couldn't just stand there and watch you die.
Just like the feeling of watching an awesome show and wanting to talk about it with your friend, but they haven't seen it yet because they're busy, so you just can't, and you get frustrated, and you have no one to talk about it, so you have to make a video to put on YouTube, and they still haven't watched the show, and you want them to watch it. Rob, watch My Hero Academia already.
Fuck you, dude. I'm working on the comic. Close the door.
It's understandable for some quirks to be regulated, but in some cases, it's just dumb.
Dang raccoon girls.
Stop right there! Let me see your hero license.
I went to regular high school.
Any and all quirk use is prohibited unless you have a hero's license issued by the government.
But all I can do is create trash bags from thin air.
Wait, no, that wasn't my quirk. I just realized.
Hershey Lee, quirk hindsight.
I shouldn't have tased him. Yeah, that would have been better.
Or even worse, you end up getting a quirk you can't control and get arrested for it. The most predominant example we see of no control is Deku, but he was given his power, wanted it, and has even been trained from the beginning. A more realistic case would be someone that is born with a troublesome quirk and has no control having to adapt.
Yes, they have quirk counseling in elementary school and can create such cases as Fanny Phantom finally learning how to keep his shorts on. But quirks can be unpredictable and counseling may not work. Imagine if someone like Bakugo never got control of their powers. He would be a nuisance and terrifying to be around, even more so than now. Probably going in and out of juvie for accidental bursts until he got used to being hated. Pair that with his psychotic personality, we would probably end up having someone like Hot Streak from Static Shock, a narcissistic and violent thug high on his own ego because his hands could go boom.
Yeah, that sucks, but imagine what it's like for all the people with mutation type quirks. Some don't even get a power. They just end up looking like their parents hit the randomize button on a character creator. I mean, look at some of these people. Lizard, Cement, No-Nose, the secret love child of Kakashi and Kuro Sensei. Deku getting picked on for being normal? Okay, but what about all these goosebumps looking motherfuckers? What would it be like waking up every day, looking in the mirror and just seeing a giant bird?
Holy f*** is this wrong?
Does Tokiyami wear a cloak because he can't get his head through a t-shirt? Does Ojiro rip holes in all his pants? Does H&M make leather vests and building stories? Even trying to buy clothes has to be ridiculous in this world. You have people of all different shapes, sizes, and composition. Yes, there are a lot of people that are normal size enough for t-shirts, but come on. Do you know how expensive it is just for a 3XL shirt in real life? Usually double or more the initial price. This dude is more than a story tall. They would have to have everything custom made, not to mention the people with inconvenient quirks.
It's already a canon fact that clothes just don't work on some quirks. For example, Floor Glitch Ness. His quirk lets him phase through any and everything, and that also means his clothes. He's completely naked when he fights Class 1A. If you want clothes you could possibly use with any array of variables in size, you would need to contact one of the manufacturing companies the schools hired to make costumes. Which doesn't seem very cheap considering Deku's Alpha costume, which was just a crap rando store jumpsuit costing anywhere between 600 and 900 yen, 60 to 90 USD, and the fact that a non-custom cosplay of a suit is twice that, made out of non-battle ready materials. You think Supremes are expensive? Look at the Best Genus line. Fun fact, stated by the creator, Bakugo and Ochiko's suits were made by the same company, as well as Jiro and Denki sharing the same as well.
Okay, but wait. Think past clothes, transportation, and even housing. Everything would have to be custom made to fit different quirks. I'm surprised the cityscape of My Hero is so normal looking. Where does this guy live? My apartment says no pets, but what about McGruff over here? Would they turn him away?
It just seems like living in a world full of superpowers would be super inconvenient.
Really? That's the last joke you're gonna leave me with in the editor?
What? I tried with all my might.
Thank you guys. There we go. Thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of Freeze Frame. I had a fantastic time putting it together, and Hershey and Ryan did an amazing job with the script and all of the additional artwork. I've definitely put the future of this channel in good hands while I'm busy working on 5 years later. If you want to stay updated on that, you can see exclusive weekly updates over on our Patreon for only $1. And on the topic of rewards, want a free digital copy of the My Hero Academia movie? Just join our Discord and post whatever quirk you'd like to have if you lived in the My Hero Academia universe over in our anime chat. Feel free to ping one of us to make sure we see it. 3 days after this video goes live, we'll pick whichever answer we like the most and shoot you a DM with your prize. We'll be seeing you there. But until then, keep it fizzy.
You know, it's just something about the delivery of that line. What about all these goosebumps looking motherfuckers? There's just a million different ways to say it. How did Ryan come up with this? He literally wrote this down on a sheet of paper. Not a sheet of paper, he typed it in a Word document. Why am I recording?